Hello, and welcome to Renaissance Knowing Your True Self. So, today I wanted to talk about this book, The Leader Who Had No Title. And the reason why I want to talk about this book was I had read this book in 2019. And at that time, I was in between jobs. And this was a book that actually changed my life. It made me rethink the way I approach work. And once I started, when I got back working again, what I found was, taking this attitude of what I had learned from the book, it actually changed not just myself, but it changed my relationship with people around me. So much so that, I actually am at a point where I enjoy being at work. Any challenges come my way, I feel like I can take it, I can own it. That's just how I feel. So it's absolutely fantastic. And so why what is this about? What is this book about basically? Well, it was written by this author called who's Robin Sharma. I don't know if you've heard of him. He has written many books. This is my one and only book that I've read so far. And it's really good. You can tell that he's done a lot of research and he's done a lot of reflection before writing this book. And so a few pointers of things that I took away, and I had taken notes because when I see something that really, hits me deep, I always take notes so that I can go back and refer to it. So he talked about, there was four main points that he had talked about here. And one was you don't need a title to be a leader. Obviously, that's what the book's about. So what he's talking about there is no matter what your position is, you can lead in that position. How? Doing the best job, having an attitude, a good attitude towards your work. And he talks about no matter what your job is, you know, think about the contribution that you're doing, right? And work with it. We're all thought about, oh my goodness, we get up Monday to Friday. Oh, this is, we're working. This is crazy. And I can't wait till Friday. I can't wait till the weekend, etc. That's just a bad kind of a dead end thinking, right? We need to change our mindset and get to the point that you actually enjoy coming into work. And because you're now coming in with a different mindset, you're coming in with a different attitude, and it just changes things. I can't even explain it to you because I know for a fact it changed me. And so again, everything I do, as you all know, is not theories, right? A lot of people, what they do is they read books, they listen to podcasts, and then they start talking about it, but they are not executing it. In my case, as you all know, is I read, I listen. There's so many things I do. I love learning, but everything that I talk about from experience because I need to see the changes myself before I can talk about it. So I am sold on this whole aspect of being accountable and approaching your work with a great attitude. Um, so that was one thing. And that's how you show leadership is by being the best that you can, by bringing your best self to whatever it is that you're doing. Now, this is not just for work. It could be for home. It could be for everything. It's just bringing your best self, right? And enjoying it. The second one point he talked about was turbulent times build great leaders. So, things go up and down. I've been through enough turbulence and sometimes you think that it's the end of the world, but actually not. It's that time to actually be able to step up and lead and not run away and have that victim mentality. Oh my God, this is the end of the world. I don't know what to do. I tend to default to that, but I have to sort of realize that that's just my thinking. That's just my turbulence. And so I need to sort of stop, intercept myself and be like, no, possibilities are always endless, right? There's always ways. So now how can we get through this? And so you sort of step up and work. And so he talked about turbulent times. This one, the third point, the deeper your relationships, the stronger your leadership. This is a huge one. This is all about connection. I also listened to John Maxwell, who is like the author of Leadership, and he also talked about connection. Connecting with people is so important, which is one of the key things. For me, I'm blessed that I am a natural connector. Like, I do connect very easily with people. But it's also a quality that I recognize that we need more of. So it's not just someone who's here to do your job or to do something for you or to help you, or a peer, a resource, a subordinate, nothing like that. It's more of realize, like, understanding that the human beings like you, and get to know them, understand them, get to know them at a deeper level, just so that when that when you get to know them, they see that you are interested in who they are as family people, as human beings. There is a trust and a loyalty that starts to develop, and that's how you also build influence, is through connecting with people, right? Everything doesn't have to be very transactional and professional. Get to know people. I mean, it's hard now. How hard is it to ask someone, like, how was your day? How was your evening? What'd you do this weekend? Or whatever, like, but just get to know them a little bit. I mean, and it just show that you are interested in them as a person. So that one really hits deep for me. And like I said, for me, I'm a natural connector, so it's easy, but it is one of the very, very important aspects of leadership: connection. And another one, to be a great leader, first become a great person. Um, so here also it talks about you need to be able to lead yourself first before you can lead other people. I see, again, a lot of people read books, whatever stuff, and then all of a sudden they want to try and lecture everybody on how things should be done and stuff like that. But if you look at their personal life, they have nothing to show for it. So everything is about, you need to lead yourself first before you can lead other people. You want to talk about health, you need to talk about other things, you need to be doing it first before you can talk to other people. So that's what it is. Inspire yourself, take care of yourself, lead yourself, do things, show all of those, demonstrate those in yourself. And those are all things that will help you also to become a better leader. So those were the 4 great points. There's a lot more deeper stuff in there. This is just scratching the surface on the points, but I will talk about that another time. All I just know is, like I said, the word accountability at my job, attitude, huge. All of just those 2 things alone were my 2 takeaways from this book. And like I said, changed my career, changed my approach to work, that I don't have this feeling of, I don't have like the Monday morning dreading. I don't have the Sunday night, oh my God, it's back to work this week. Nothing. I enjoy it. So it's, and that is how it needs to be, right? Monday to Friday, it's a lot of days in a week. You don't want to be stressed out and miserable, right? So instead of looking at other people, maybe you want to look at changing your job or something. Okay, do all of that, but also be present and give your best at that moment too. You can't expect to do great work everywhere else and things like that if you can't do great stuff right now. You can do great work at anything that you do. People, it's funny because a lot of people, especially like, MLM companies, people, representatives, right? They try to reach out to you to join businesses, etc. And the one thing they say is, well, your job is not going to do this for you. Job is not going. So they put that thing in your head. And I really don't like that. I appreciate that you're trying to get people. I appreciate that, people want to make more money, things like that. But don't do that by criticizing and nailing it into people's head that, oh, because you're a job, you're going to be poor. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. I'm sorry, guys, but that is just a bad way of looking at it. You already got it wrong, in my opinion, to say things like that. Right? Because now you're putting down people, you're making them feel that they're doubting what they do. And now they get into this, oh, I hate my job. And that becomes, things can go wrong. You may not be happy. You may want to do something better. Go for it. But that doesn't mean that you don't give your best. That doesn't mean that you don't change your attitude right now, because you're still there. You haven't left yet. Right? So that's just what I see, because I just see all these posts with, oh, job, your journey of the broke or something or whatever. And it's like, you know what? Shut up. Sorry. Shut up. That's just stupid. Do not shame people for working. Work is contribution. Work is taking care of yourself. Work is what you're doing to society. Work is that is what you use to pay your bills. So do not criticize people and shame them for doing jobs. That was where my realization took. I had to come to that realization, and like I said, it changed everything for me. And it'll continue to. I know it's just going to continue to get better. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Have a great week, and we'll talk about this video. I mean, sorry, not the video, about the book a little bit more detail as I keep reading through it. Take care. Have a great one. Bye.